Josh, 35, is currently serving his 151-month sentence for child pornography charges in FCI-Cedarville, near Dallas, Texas. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal an inmate in Josh's unit has been busted with contraband, as the other prisoners could face harsh punishment. A source exclusively claimed, "They got a new warden at Cedarville, and she's been posting notices about contraband, saying that if contraband is found in one cell in one unit, the whole unit will get shut down and lose privileges." Josh's building got shook down this week, and they found a bunch of contraband. "I know they found a bunch of alcohol." The insider continued of the punishments, no word on whether the mass punishments have ensued, but it would most likely be taking away phone and email privileges. The U.S. Sun confirmed the information with an FCI Cedarville Facebook group for loved ones of inmates. Members of the group expressed their outrage over the shakedown, as one claimed 6 inmates were busted in the raid, forcing all of their loved ones to potentially suffer the consequences. Loved ones of the group who were able to get in touch with an inmate have not heard of any punishments yet. The U.S. Sun could not confirm which inmates were found with contraband. The U.S. Sun previously reported Josh found himself in trouble in February 2023 when he snuck a cell phone into the prison. The disgraced reality star was thrown in FCI Cedarville's SHU, which stands for Special Housing Unit, and is most commonly known as solitary confinement. A family member of an inmate at the facility exclusively told the U.S. Sun at the time, "I would be very surprised if he has been released, as most of the people in there have been in there for months. He has to wait until he has his disciplinary hearing." According to the Bureau of Federal Prisons, inmates in the SHU are allowed just 1 telephone call per month. As for visitation, those are restricted or disallowed depending on the reason for detention. He was released in March of that same year. Josh was arrested and charged with possessing and receiving child pornography in April 2021. The jury submitted a guilty verdict and Josh was sentenced to 151 months in federal prison in May. He was transferred to FCI Cedarville in June 2022. Josh has been fighting to be released from prison by filing an appeal, but it was officially denied in November 2023. Josh's lawyer, Justin Gelfand, filed an appeal to overturn the conviction and have a new trial in October 2022. He argued that federal agents allegedly seized Josh's phone when he tried to contact his attorney during a raid at his car lot a year and a half before the arrest, as he spoke to the agents without counsel present. Justin and the prosecution's Joshua Handel faced off during an appeal hearing in Kansas City, Missouri, on February 16. Justin said in court, Duggar takes out his phone, physically puts it to his ear, for the purpose of contacting his legal counsel. Federal agents physically took the phone out of his hand and deprived him of the ability to communicate with his legal counsel. He was told he was free to go. No reasonable person in his shoes at that time would believe that. When the judge asked if Josh could have gone to another business to make a phone call, Justin replied, "This lot was accessible only by a highway with no sidewalk. It was in the middle of nowhere. There was nowhere to go. The vehicle he came in was searched. He had no access to it. The keys to the other vehicles in the car lot were in the office. He wouldn't be allowed to enter without an escort." Joshua Handel for the prosecution replied, "Mr. Duggar was not in custody at any point during the search of the used car lot. Mr. Duggar was repeatedly told he was not in custody and was free to leave. He said his wife was pregnant and expecting soon. He may have to leave in order to contact her. The agent said that's perfectly fine. Mr. Duggar did leave the scene at a time of his choosing and without being arrested."